Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
First pitch coming your way next. And getting to start for the Angels, Grayson Rodriguez.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Here is Matt Olson.
Number 28, Matt Olson.
That's a ball. Oh!
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And the 2-2. Got him. Now one away.
Batting second, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first.
No, he's in there.
And the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Almost got him.
Nope. Ball 2.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. Gets the call. Strike 1. Baldwin thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. First and second, 1 out. And the batter now, Austin Riley.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hit in the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the veteran outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and the bases are now loaded.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Profar climbs in on that left side.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Profar gets a piece there. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
0-2 now. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. Down the line, and it's foul. Acuna, the runner at third. Baldwin at second. Yastrzemski on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We go to the bottom of the first, and going for Atlanta, Reynaldo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Nolan Schanuel getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 1 out.
Second, center fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Zach Neto.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Mike Trout, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Outside low, and 1-1.
Ball 2.
Foul ball there.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Batting third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Yoan Moncada. In there, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That got him. Take your base.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now batting Joe Adell.
Up.
The 0-2. And delivers outside. Got him swinging. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Harris, a rangy center fielder. He made his big league debut in 2022, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. That one ripped, but foul. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a 1-2. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In the air to left center, low, under it, and makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Second inning here, no score. Strike 2. Just missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. Braves go down quickly here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The shortstop takes the ball. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Man at second. Tap foul at the plate.
That's the ball.
One. Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, catcher Logan.
So now with one away and a man at second. And next for LA, Logan O'Hoppe. Grounds one to short. Fires to first in time.
Batting eighth, designated hitter
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get them going a little bit.
Well, the Halos looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Man on second, 2 down. Late on that fastball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Harris moving under this one, and that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave them stranded. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. here at Angel Stadium. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one fouled off. And that's off
that's a
the
ball.
inside edge. 3-1 now. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down. And that skips in the dirt. Popped up. Moncada has a beat on it. One up, one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That misses. Ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
1 out, runner at second. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman
Austin Riley at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Whoa.
The 1-0.
Strike. Woo.
The Braves with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Profar now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Late on that fastball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Braves 1 and the Angels nothing. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back in Anaheim, so in now for the Angels, Oswald Peraza. And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back.
Come on, Angels. Here we go, Angels.
0-2 now. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Outside low, ball 1. Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Nolan Schanuel will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And now the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Mike.
Here's Trout.
Still hitless in this one, Boog. Just takes one fat pitch to break out that steak knife.
Huh.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one not close. 2-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Angels go quietly there, and it remains 1-0.
Resolute one. Big plays, I ain't never scared of you one. Big games, I ain't never scared of 2-1. 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, resolute one. the one to say something. If you the one to say. If you the one.
As we go to the top of the fourth, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fastball for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Nope, that's low.
Ball to strike.
Ball two.
Outside with a breaking ball. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. This one in the air right field. Adele takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. In the air right field. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Matt Olson. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Dubon off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Here's a rocket to right field. Reaching for it and breaks it in. Braves strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. Fastball for a strike at 95. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses. Ball 1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Payoff pitch. Stays alive. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Joe Adele. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The other way, and that's just foul.
Now pitching for
Dylan Lee, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Ball one there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one missing inside. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Zach.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Doubled in his first AB.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 1 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, LA. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Touch the flow when you drop it.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. The sliding play at short. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Drake, woo!
Baldwin, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Base hit, So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Grayson Rodriguez is done, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Brent Suter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, here is Austin Riley.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at first, one away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Brogue. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Golden opportunity right here. Two on, 1 out.
Nope, that's
Activity
off
in
the
the
plate.
bullpen for the Angels. Number 70, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Slow roller to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Now batting Jurickson Profar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Man on second, 2 down. And a base hit on the line. Here comes Riley. The run comes in from second. An off throw to second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
runner at second, 2 down. Michael Harris the second, the next to hit. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Man at second.
Nope, off to.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul ball there. Strike in the inside corner, and the count's full. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. First and second, 2 outs. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. And that is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Albies not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two on, 2 outs. Neto on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Angels nothing. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs, can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Right.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
And now Logan O'Hoppe. He's 0 for 1. Into center and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Stepping in, Jorge Soler. This to third. To second, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Angels nothing. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is there? They gon' say nah.
Number 70 on the pitch here. This is his 5th appearance of the year. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon, 1 for 2. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Here's a 1-1. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Left field. And there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta.
Third time through the order now. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball one on the pitch inside.
Let's go, Angel. Let's go, Angel.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Trout on the move. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna, 1 for 3. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. That one missed. One and 2 now on Acuna. Hard hit left side. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez. He last pitched 2 days ago. Digging in, Oswald Peraza struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Kinley, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Suarez also throwing. Here's the 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. Just missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. goes down swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nolan Shanuel. Just missed. The Angels trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Rips that one to right. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder.
Here's Mike Trout.
Well, he's been slumping at the plate and still looking for his first hit today, Boog. Let's see if he can find some green grass out there. Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. Angels held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Right side, Shanuel. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for Atlanta, 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
Here is Austin Riley.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hey!
Here we go, Kirby. Breaking ball misses down and away. Let's go, Kirby. That's a little bit low.
Come on, Angels. Here we go, Angels.
2-2. That's inside. Come on, Kirby. So now 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski next up for the Braves. Breaking ball,
Turn.
and that got
Hit by
him.
pitch. Take your base.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated
Jerks and Profar steps to the dish in a critical spot.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's a little bit
Ball one.
high. And that's ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. On the ground to third. The throw to second is offline. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, Boog, it can be tough to get a good grip on the baseball when it's cold outside, and that's definitely the case right now here in the ballpark. It could have been something else, but I definitely know that feeling when your fingertips are numb and you really can't feel the baseball.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Michael Harris the second, getting ready to hit. And fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The Braves trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. That one almost got him. One now. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Runner in from third to extend their lead. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
All loaded up. Ozzie Albies will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kirby Yates won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Ben Joyce.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Mauricio Dubon now at the plate.
Ball. Low.
Next offering upstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Backed off the plate that time. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Adele under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 6-0.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Back to the top of the order. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. This one chopped up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Braves 6, and the Angels nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And it's fouled away.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
The 0-2. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Joe Adele.
Joe Adele digs in now. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Let's go, big hit here.
Ball. Outside.
To third.
No,
and foul ball. The Halos with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside, and it's 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Zach.
1 out man at first. Zach Neto, the next to hit.
Hey! Ball.
Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder.
So up next, Josh Lowe. Close
That's the
one.
ball.
Doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a 1-1.
Ball two.
Moncada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. Just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels lead 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Let's go, Angel! Run, Angel!
Acuna, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And the 1-0. That one missed.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a 2-0.
Right, one.
That one found hard the other way. And they'll do it again. Out to short. Fires to first in time.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Here we go, Ben.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Jackknifes out of the way. And down on strikes. 2 gone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ben Joyce gives way, and unfortunately, he didn't get much help behind him defensively. New arm coming in. We'll be back.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn to their
Angels,
closer,
number
Drew
13,
Pomeranz.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here comes Austin Riley. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. He was late there, strike one.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. That's down and in. In the air out towards right center. Adele moving under it. And that is that. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Braves 6 and the Angels nothing. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joey Wentz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Leading off, Logan O'Hoppe.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center. I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Whoa.
Wentz in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Next pitch way upstairs. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Fought off foul. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first. Didn't go.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter,
Jorge Soler will hit next. Swing and a foul straight back. Activity in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Suarez getting loose as well. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. Relay to second. Save!
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, whipped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
Next to hit, Oswald Peraza. That's in there. That's strike one. The Angels with a chance to get back into it here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off. He was late. Way inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And that's a strikeout looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
2 on, 1 out. Clips the outside corner, 0-2. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-1.
Nope, that's low.
There's the strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Second and third, 1 away. That one outside. Full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking. And he'll challenge that called strike.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. And it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Trout in the box, lays off for ball 1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate, and a swing and a miss. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good. And they close the gap. It's 6-4. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Joey Wentz out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tyler Kinley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
One down. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. And that is out of play.
part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Joe Adele.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Moncada leads off first with one away. On a line. He's got it.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just a slow ground ball this time. Dubon tosses across to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Halos with a grand slam this inning. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, LA. Back in Anaheim, we go to the ninth. Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit.
Nope, that's inside. That's the ball.
That one ripped. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw, and it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jurickson Profar next up for the Braves. That one in there across the letters. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one missing low. Stays alive. Runner at second, nobody out. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Pomerantz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags it second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman Ozzie Albies.
So digging in, Ozzie Albies. This one in the air, right field. Oh, no, he dropped it. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
As an outfielder, it can be easy to take it for granted that you're just going to catch that routine fly ball because you do it over and over again. You feel like you could do it in your sleep, but it doesn't take a whole lot to screw it up. Right there, I think he was looking ahead to making a strong throw back in with the runner tagging and just didn't look it in all the way.
Now, Mauricio Dubon. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Two on, 1 out. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball, right field. Adele gets under it, and he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Rip, but it curls foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. It's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. Atlanta leads it 7-4. This is Angels baseball on The Show LA.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. On the ground,
that's foul.
And it goes just foul. A 1-2. And there's the ball. What a stop. To first. In the dirt, and he picks it. And that's a great play.
Up next for the Angels, catcher.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe.
Nope, outside.
The Braves trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Ground ball right side, Albies. On to first, ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Child, it was written in the stars. Born God body, you are looking at a God. Went to A&D, mad P, formed Mark. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No, break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real, real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big.